So the time has come.
Time has come.
Our last Flaviar box.
We are going to cancel Flaviar.
You say cancel, I say not renew.
Potato, tomato. The reason why we're going to not renew / cancel our flavor has nothing to do with the brand and the quality of product that we received.
Correct. As far as that goes, we are overwhelmingly satisfied.
Exactly. It's totally worth the money.
Absolutely.
The reason why we're doing is we have a certain budget that we keep aside for this type of thing, and we would like to use that money for other things throughout the next year to try ourselves. There's a lot of ready-to-drink shipped cocktails that I'm excited to try. We're going to use that for this year.
And I think part of it is also because we can't get Flaviar delivered directly to us in our state, getting the package was kind of a nightmare.
Here we go, number 4.
Yes.
Let's get at it. And if this is your first time even know what Flaviar is, Flaviar is an alcohol subscription. So we paid $300, right? Yeah. For 1 year for 4 shipments. And in each shipment, they give you 12 to 15 different full-size bottles of liquor you can choose from. And then they have these pre-packaged deals where they're ounce 3, 1.5 ounce tasting spirits.
Yep, so this is called their tasting box. So you can try something you may never have experienced before.
Right. Categories include like gin, American whiskey, Japanese whiskey.
Any type of spirit you would want to try, they probably have a tasting box for it, whether or not it's available at that time when you order, but there's always a great selection to choose from.
And the reason we chose Redbreast, that bottle alone is like $50 to $60.
Here.
That itself is 100% worth it.
Yes.
They give you this kind of cool clay coaster.
It's cement.
Ceramic.
Cement.
Cement?
Cement.
Okay, so it's a cement coaster. You get each one, so now this is our 4th one.
Yep.
These 3 tasting notes on here, so you know what gin you're drinking and what you're supposed to expect from it.
And today, for the first time, I actually did the whole experience. Like, I went through and I watched all the videos that they include. The wealth of information that Flaviar provides is massive.
Right, there's a lot going on. Their website is very extensive, for sure.
So this one, the first one we're going to try is the Black Button Citrus Forward Gin. All right, so obviously, it's clear. That's the appearance of it.
Most gin is going to be clear.
Yes, most non-aged spirits are going to be. Oh, wow. It's very citrusy on the nose.
Okay.
There's almost no ethanol burn. There's nothing aggressive at all. It almost tastes like a flat, it almost smells like a flat Sprite. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of, there's a little bit of peppery in there.
There's this odd smell. I don't know how to describe it. There's this like unique kind of
herb.
Almost.
It's not vegetal. I'm not going to say vegetal, but like there is a green herb in there.
Almost, you know what? Almost kind of reminds me of aviation. Almost like wet leaves, but not as distinguished as that.
Yeah, not like wet leaves that you just raked, but there's something forest floor essence.
Yeah.
Because I watched the videos, I know what it is, so I'm trying not to say it. See if you can figure out.
Just tell me what it is.
Dill.
I would never guess that because I don't cook a lot with dill, so I don't ever do that.
The flavor is nothing like what it smells. Completely different. The smell is very fresh, very very light and citrusy, and the palate is pepper. And baking spices. You get a little bit of anise or licorice on the very finish. The very finish.
Very unique.
Or like chai tea.
Yeah.
Chai spices, but like not in the way that would make it chai.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan.
I don't know about it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like I don't think it would work in a Negroni unless you use the right sweet vermouth.
Right. I mean, I think a dirty martini.
Yeah, I think
it would be, so in the videos, the taster said something to the effect of, it's the same kind of spices and flavors used to make pastrami. So like it would go very well with a pastrami sandwich.
Yep, I can see that. I think you're right. Like I don't drink dirty martinis, but I think with the olive juice, with the brine, the saltiness on it, I think that would go very well. That's a good, I think that'd be a good drink to go with that.
Yeah.
Sure. It's fine. Would I be rushing to go get a bottle of this? Not really.
What do you think on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm going to give it a 5. It's average.
I'm going to go 6. Number 2 is New Holland's Artisan Spirits. It is their Knickerbocker gin. So as I mentioned earlier, this is more of a London dry style.
So I assume they're out of New York also?
No, they are out of Holland, Michigan.
Okay.
You know the New Holland Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Same people.
Okay.
New Holland started brewing beer in 1996. They started distilling in 2005. This gin, I guess, was made to kind of preserve the history of gin, which started in, this will be more heavy on the juniper, or it's supposed to be more heavy on the juniper. Same smell. It's citrusy. There's a little bit of ginger in there. Almost no juniper. Same wet veggie smell, wet herb smell. A little bit more.
Definitely, there's, like you said, ginger. There's a little bit more juniper. This smells more like gin than the first one. A little pepper. Kind of smells like a light version of a Jaeger almost. You know, some of those. Yeah,
Jaegery. But mostly I still just get flat Sprite.
Oh yeah, it tastes like a gin.
Yes. It's still got some baking spices in it. I think cardamom most of all.
Yeah, I think so too.
But you do get the juniper and the coriander. Or juniper, coriander, and the cardamom.
I agree with all that.
It's very warm.
Ethanol burn is like not there a lot. There's a little bit of there, but it's not like...
Yeah, there's more than the first, but it's not...
overbearing.
No.
Menthol again, peppermint, kind of like when you drink like a peppermint schnapps. There's a little bit thicker viscosity at the end too.
Yeah, I like this better, but I still don't like the smell, so I'm only gonna give it a 7.
I would say a 7 too. Number 3, what's number 3?
Number 3 is from Breckenridge Distillery, American style gin. It comes in at 45%, so slightly higher octane than the other 2. Ooh, see, this smells more like a gin that I was expecting. You get more juniper. I can't put my finger on the smell. I think there is, again, some menthol.
Okay, this smells like your beef eater type gin.
So it smells more like a London Dry.
Some ethanol, we get the citrus. There's this good citrus floral nose to it. Citrus
and floral? Maybe some floral in there.
My senses are still a little out of whack, but you know, gotta dive into 2022.
Yeah. That burns. It tastes exactly like what it smells like. I'd say white pepper.
Yeah, it's my least favorite.
I can appreciate it for what it is, but it's just extremely aggressive for me.
It needs to be mellowed out for sure.
It needs to be in a cocktail.
It's aggressive. It's also fine, again, once you put it in a cocktail.
Some lavender, but I'm not gonna rush out to buy a bottle.
Menthol, peppermint, in that category for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna give this a 3.
4. I think 2 of these 3, the first 2, are definitely worth checking out because I think there's so much uniqueness in both of them to where in a gin that we have not had yet, I think they kind of stand out by themselves.
Right.
In my opinion, number 3.
To me, number 3 is very similar to this Gray Whale. Yep. So if you like the Gray Whale, it's going to be on the same page.
Right.
Because this one has an extremely high menthol present also. So
some people like that.
Yes, I'm not a huge fan. I'm more a fan of citrus forward gins or London Dry styles.
You ready to try the Redbreast 12?
I'm so ready. So what do you think? Was this Genaissance
I think it's worth it.
Yep. Yes. 12-year single pot still Irish whiskey.
$60 for this bottle. So this is 100% worth our option.
Yes.
I think that's what came down to the deciding factor was there's
why we picked this bottle over anything else.
Yeah, I think there was.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do it, you may as well get your money's worth.
So if you guys like this content, where we review different spirits from different companies, go ahead and like and subscribe, comment.
Let us know which ones you've tried. Have you tried Flaviar or is Whiskey Direct Club is one of them? Yeah. So, what's it smell like?
It smells like Irish whiskey. Orange, vanilla a little bit. I will say this, there's not a lot of ethanol. It smells pretty smooth.
I get some like stone fruits like cherry.
Yeah.
And orange, not toffee, maybe caramel.
But it smells pretty smooth.
Yeah, it does.
There's some ethanol in it, but not like...
the cherry for me really stands out.
Yeah.
I don't get any smoke really. I don't get any... I don't really get the leather. Vanilla, yes. It's very fruity. You can really taste the char of the barrels.
Oh yeah, that's a big last half of that.
Yep, again, cherry, vanilla. Those are my biggest pulls, is the cherry, vanilla, and the oak.
It smells.
Yeah.
And then that char sits on there on the last half of the taste. of the finish.
Yeah. I think caramel is the first thing that hits. Then you get the fruit and the vanilla. Then the charred oak finish.
Yeah.
I would say it has a fairly long finish.
That char just sits there, but then that orange kind of like, they're kind of like layered on top of each other and just kind of pushing, sliding through together.
Yeah, like the citrus oil.
Yeah, citrus oil. Yep.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's very pleasant.
You know, just on a rock, I think it would be nice just to have.
I'm definitely not in a hurry to put this in a cocktail.
No.
It's just nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
I think Irish whiskey is my favorite.
Really happy with that. I think it's, you know, if you can find that, it's a pretty common bottle, so I'm assuming most markets you can find that anywhere. For about, again, $60, give or take. Totally worth it. Sipping whiskey, put it on ice, good to go.
Yes.
We hope you guys enjoyed our Canceling Flaviar episode.
Not renewing.
Not renewing.
Due to shipping difficulties.
Yes. And don't forget, we just started our membership journey called Happy Hour. So go check out the details in the link in the description. Click the join button to see the memberships that we offer. Well, thanks for joining us here on the Tasting Room. We'll see you guys again.
Cheers.
You
don't know which one that is?
I don't know.